Hey there, and welcome to another TCB Master Class. I am really excited for this one because we're going to be talking about how to actually make money as a blogger. When I got started blogging, I honestly had no idea how to make money. I knew there was such a thing called affiliate income and ads, but I really didn't understand how to make money. And now that I've been in the blogging game for about a year and a half, I've kind of honed things down and I've really improved my not my affiliate income. I've really just improved my income as a blogger, and I want to share some tips and tricks with you guys in this masterclass. So before you can monetize, before you can really make money as a blogger, you need an audience. And this is one of the common misconceptions about blogs is you go on Pinterest and you search how to start a blog, and blog posts will say, start a blog in 5 minutes, like start a money-making blog in 5 minutes, how to earn your first $1,000 blogging. A lot of bloggers make it seem like you can actually monetize your blog right from the beginning. And it's true, you can start to monetize from the very beginning, but before you can really monetize, before you can make real money with your blog, you need an audience. So how do you grow your audience? The first way is through your social media. Social media is huge on growing your audience online. So Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, even Pinterest, even though Pinterest I would consider a search engine, especially when it comes to your blog, but growing your audience on social media is the best way to get started. So if you are looking to grow your audience, be active on social media, be engaging with your audience members already, your followers, and go out and find other people that should be following you or that fall within your target audience. The next way is just to write really quality blog posts. The more quality blog posts you provide, the more quality content you have on your website, the easier it is going to be to grow your audience, especially if you are using Pinterest to grow your audience, to grow your blog traffic, which you should be using Pinterest to grow your blog traffic because it can really explode your blog traffic. If you've never heard of that before, I do have another TCB Masterclass talking all about Pinterest, but for now, I just want to talk about quality blog posts. So the more quality blog posts you have, the more content you have on your website, the deeper your website is, the more chances people are actually going to find you. So write really quality blog posts that you would honestly want to read. If you are writing short blog posts that aren't that informative and you don't even want to read them, why would someone else want to read them? So think of it that way and make sure you're always producing quality blog posts. The next way is obviously promotion. Everywhere you go, always be promoting your blog, no matter what. Another great way to grow your audience is through collaborations. And this can be done on social media. This can be done on blog posts. It's just simply working with another blogger, or it could even be working with a business or a company that you support, or foundation, really. It could be anything, but just working with somebody else so that you get in front of their audience as well. Next, guest posts. So this is exactly kind of like collaborations, just maybe a little bit different. Guest blog posts are where you write a blog post and you appear on someone else's website. So again, you are appearing in front of their audience and you are getting your name out in front of a whole nother audience, not your followers, but somebody else's followers, so that they can hopefully follow you. Guest blog posts have really been a game changer for me. I have appeared in, I think, 6 guest blog posts so far, and I love guest blog posts. I will talk about them all day long if I could. Let's keep going. The next one is features. So just where you get featured on other people's websites. So I have been featured on Tailwind, which was huge for me. I was featured on their social media and I was featured on their blog posts. So getting these features is a really good thing. The way you do that is just collaborate and communicate with brands, make that real connection, and they will support you. Networking, you can obviously go to networking events, or you could attend blogging retreats, whatever it may be. You can grow your audience through networking. You've obviously heard of that before. Paid advertising. So if you have money that you can spend on paid advertising and you are willing to spend money on paid advertising to get your name out there, that's the way to do it, because especially with Instagram, you are only seeing content that is either the people you follow or sponsored posts. So if you think of it that way, that people only see the people that they follow or sponsored posts, no one's ever going to see your posts if they aren't following you. So the way you get around that is by paid advertising. You just have to know how to use paid advertising to your advantage. And there are so many other examples I could give you guys, but these are just some of the really great ones that I would like to recommend right now. So I want you guys to focus on providing value and not on making money. The more value you provide, the quicker your audience will actually grow. So the more you focus on providing quality Instagram posts, YouTube videos, Facebook posts, blog content, the more you focus on just providing as much value as possible, creating as much good things that you can create and put out into the world, the quicker it is for you to monetize. If you are just focused too much on making the money, all you want is money, and you want to work with brands and you want to get sponsored posts, you're not going to be able to monetize as quickly as you would if you just focused on providing value and then working on the money aspect a little later on. So you can provide value through a variety of different things. I already talked about some of these. So blog posts, social media content, you can do paid services. So that's a great way to get your name out there, is by providing paid services to your audience. Free products. So I have several free products. I'm a huge fan of free products. So I have 3 free courses that you can attend. One is about SEO, one is about social media, and one is about how to start a blog. So I have those 3 courses kind of just to get my name out there and just to provide value. Free downloads. I also have a ton of free downloads on my website. Free downloads are a great way to, one, capture leads and get people on your email list, but also a way to provide value for your audience. And then, of course, email marketing. Email marketing is a huge way to provide value to your audience, and then so on and so forth. So let's keep moving. Ways to actually make money. So here are some practical ways to actually make money as a blogger. Affiliate marketing, ads, paid services, paid products, sponsored posts, and workshops. There are so many more ways that I could honestly recommend to you guys, but these are just 6 main ways that you can make money as a blogger, and I am now going to jump off my computer and I'm going to spin around and I'm going to chat with you about each of these options. The first one I want to talk about is affiliate marketing. So you've probably actually heard of affiliate marketing before. It is commonly talked about in the blogging industry especially. But let me explain what affiliate marketing is. So affiliate marketing is where you work with other companies to help promote their products. It's not like sponsored posts. We'll talk about that. But what it is, you would get a custom link. So if you are an affiliate of company A, you would get an affiliate link for that company. And when you recommend them or you talk about them on your blog, you would include that custom link. When people click on that link and they either sign up for a free trial or they actually sign up for a paid product or service, you will receive a small commission. It just depends on what the program is. So some are like 50 cents if you give them a quality lead, or $1 if you give them a quality lead. And then if they actually get a sale from it, you may get a flat rate. So let's say maybe you get like 20 bucks, or you could get a percentage. So you could get like 15% of that sale. It just depends on what the program is, and it depends on the company that you're working for. So I work with about, I think, 7 companies, and each of them are dramatically different based on how I get paid out. But it's mainly just by people clicking on the link, signing up for a service, and just me recommending it. So I am not getting paid to write blog posts. I am only getting paid if I get people to sign up for their service. Now, the great thing about affiliate marketing, and the thing that you would really hope for with affiliate marketing, is if you are recommending like monthly services, that is an amazing way to make consistent money with affiliate marketing. So if you are recommending like monthly services where you have to pay monthly to be a part of that service, every single month you receive a commission if you recommended, like, let's say, okay, let me go back a little bit. So let's say you recommended someone to this company that does monthly services, and every single month they have to pay, and they didn't sign up for a yearly subscription, they signed up for a monthly subscription. So every single month that they pay for that service, you receive a commission. So every single month you are getting paid. Now, if it is a once and done flat rate, you're probably only going to get that once and done flat rate payment, but affiliate marketing through those monthly commissions can be really awesome if you want to boost your income. So affiliate marketing is great, and at first I didn't really understand it. I became an affiliate of companies that I either knew before I started blogging or companies that I kind of got into when I started blogging, and those are really the only companies I am still a part of today. I never joined companies that I had never heard of. I've never recommended products or services that I've never done in the past. I have only recommended stuff that I know and I honestly use or have used in the past. So those are the only companies that I work with. And when I got started, I really didn't understand it. So I would try to write blog posts that included affiliate links, but sometimes it just like didn't make sense. And I was just trying to figure it out on my own. I didn't do any research about how to include affiliate links to improve your income online. And I just kind of went with it. And I know there's an amazing paid course out there about affiliate marketing. I haven't attended that either. I just kind of did everything on my own. And for a while, I was making about $50 every other month or every 3 months, because $50 was my minimum cap out for, I use Share a Sale. Sorry, I should have said that. So I use Share a Sale. You can go to their website, sign up. It's free to sign up. And then they have a whole chunk of companies that you can work with. I mean, they've got probably thousands. They got a lot of companies that you can work with. And you just go directly through them. So I am a part of a few different companies through Share a Sale, and that's a great way to get in on the affiliate marketing game. Now, I do have to say their website is kind of confusing, and I wish it wasn't so difficult, but when I got started, I was like, what the heck is this? What am I getting myself into? All you have to do is search for the products or services that you think you would like to recommend. So when I got started, I had a few specific ones that I was like, I currently use these, I love these, I'm gonna recommend them to people anyways. Can I make some money off of it? So I searched for those companies, and that's really how I got started with Share a Sale. The other way that you can join affiliate programs is just by going to the company directly. So you can always search, go to their website and search their website to see if they have an affiliate marketing program. If not, just contact their PR director and see if you can work something out. But anyways, I work through Share a Sale, and that's how I get, they have a minimum cap out of $50 a month. And so I was hitting that $50 target about every other month or every 3 months for a while, and I wasn't really making any real money. So I started manifesting, and I told myself that I wanted to make a certain amount of money within my affiliate income by August. So I still have a lot of time for that. And what do you know, within a month, I had made almost $200, and I think I'm gonna hit $200 this month through affiliate marketing. And I'm expecting that to continue. I'm expecting it to be about 100 every single month from here on out. And that good chunk of change is pretty awesome, and that's just by including links on my website. So affiliate marketing is a great way to make money as a blogger, but I do have to say, you have to have an audience. You have to have people reading your blog posts. You have to have people on your website to actually click on those links to make it worthwhile. The reason why mine spiked and it went from $50 every other month or $50 every 3 months was because I had the systems in place, and I ended up actually revamping my strategy a little bit, where I went back and I changed the graphics, I changed the images, and I included more links, and I re-promoted old blog posts that had good affiliate links. They were good affiliate blog posts. And I went back and I did all that work, and within like a few days it was like, what? I was making like real money with my affiliate income. So that's kind of affiliate marketing. Let's just move on to the next one. I think I blabbed enough and you kind of get what I'm talking about here. So the next way you can make money as a blogger is through ads, and you've probably heard about ads as a blogger, of course, especially because if you own a website, I mean, if you are a blogger that's just on Instagram, or if you are a YouTuber and you're only on YouTube, then you might not have heard of ads before, although you can monetize your YouTube. That is a setting. So if you want to add ads on your YouTube videos, you can monetize your YouTube. But when it comes to ads actually on your website, so I recommend, if you are a very, very beginner blogger and you're looking to make a little bit of money, I would recommend using Google AdSense. But hold up, because I recommend that just because most ad networks have a minimum like cap, let's say, of what your website traffic has to be. So maybe you have to be over 5,000 page views a month. Maybe you have to be over 10,000 page views a month to even apply. Google AdSense accepts everyone. But here's the thing, I have been on Google AdSense for over a year now. I still haven't hit my $100 cap where I get paid out. So this is like a long-term strategy for me. Ads are really only worth it, in my mind, if you have a good audience, if you have a lot of website traffic. That's when you can really start making money with ads, especially because then you can go with other ad networks that actually pay you more than Google AdSense. I've got a hair in my eye. That pay you more than Google AdSense. So that's kind of up to you, but what I recommend if you're thinking about getting into ads, put ads on your website from the very beginning. That way your audience is used to it. So it's not like you're trying to build your audience, you're building your audience is so big, and then it's like, whoop, gonna monetize you, and put ads everywhere. Your audience is gonna be like, what the heck, don't play me, don't use me. this ain't cool. So if you have ads from the very beginning, another thing with ads, you want to make sure that they are tasteful. So I recommend only having 3 ads on every single page of your website. A lot of bloggers have a lot more than that. Google AdSense actually just created this, I think it's like automatic feature, I'm not sure what it was, but where it automatically places ads throughout your website, and it was promoted recently, so I was like, heck yeah, I'll sign up for it. It was free, they did all the work for me. Next thing you know, I got on my website on my phone, and there were ads. There were 10 ads on a blog post, and I was like, heck no. I freaked out. I went to my computer, I changed everything, and I got rid of those ads. I was like, I am not ruining my audience just to make a quick buck. It's not worth it. So I recommend having 3 ads within your content. I don't even have ads on my homepage, which I know a lot of people would say, what the heck are you doing? A lot of people go to your homepage. Yeah, they do, but like I want to draw them in. I want to provide them with real value, and I want to have a good user experience from the very beginning. I don't want to ruin that. So be tasteful with your ads. Be tasteful with your ads. I do not recommend having pop-ups. Actually, pop-ups are not recommended, especially if you're SEO. You can have an ad right at your header if you want. You can have an ad way up top. You can have an ad in your sidebar. You can have an ad in your footer. I recommend just having it throughout your content, and you'll make money over time. It's not the best way to make money, but it is a way to make money as a blogger. The next way you can make money is by selling your services. So you may think that you don't have a service-based blog biz, but you could. And I honestly believe that any niche could have a service-based blog biz if they really wanted to. You just have to think of what is your given gift. What are you an expert in? What value can you provide to other people? How can you serve the community? How can you serve others through your knowledge base? So if you are a food blogger, lifestyle blogger, beauty blogger, health and nutrition blogger, it really doesn't matter. There is a service that you can provide. And when you are providing that service, or when you're trying to think of those services, just think of, what do other people need? What can I help other people out with? What are people struggling with? And these may not even be people in your audience. So let's say you're a food blogger and your audience is obviously maybe people that aren't actually developing their own recipes, but you could work with people that actually are developing their own recipes. You could help with editing their recipes, you could help with food photography, you could help with food video. It really doesn't matter, but you can use your expertise of, hey, I've got a food blog, I know what I'm doing, let me help other food bloggers out. Because when you build a community, honey, it is going to work for you. Community over competition, always. So build a community in that sense, so you don't always have to work with your audience. Now, I offer services that directly work with my audience, obviously, because I want to help other bloggers. That's kind of just, it's really my niche, is helping other bloggers. So I could obviously work with my audience, but that's just me. Every other niche may be completely different, but you can offer services, and you can do it by either a flat rate, so let's say $75 for some service that you offer, or you could do it as an hourly rate. So let's say you want to offer just $35 for an hourly rate. That's fine, you can do that as well. But what I recommend if you want to get started on a service-based business is have a work with me page on your website. Honestly, hold up, everyone needs a work with me page on their website, and I feel like I've talked about this somewhere else in one of these videos. Maybe it's another video. I'm not sure what video, but you need a work with me You need a work with me page on your website if you want to start making money. And that's for working with brands or working with clients. Work with me page on your website helps to kind of tell people, hey, I'm here for hire, and hey, I'm trying to make money. So a work with me page is really great, and that's where you just include all your information. You don't need to say your rates, you don't need to really specify what you do. Just say, hey, if you need help with any of this, send me an email, say what you're looking for, I'll let you know if I can help you. And if you don't think a service-based business is good for you, then you don't need to do it. It's not the way to make a passive income. It's just a great way to connect with your audience and connect with other people out there, kind of network like we were talking about before on how to grow your audience, and it can help in the long run to kind of get you started, and then you can move to a passive income. So that is selling your services. The next one I want to talk about is actually selling a paid product. Truth be told, I am currently creating my paid product that will be going live very, very soon. More details to come on that. I'm creating the Blog Biz Bundle, and if you have been paying attention to my blog, I have given a little like drops of hints here and there. I've actually included a hint in a recent video here on YouTube, but you kind of have to be paying attention. So what's all included in the Blog Biz Bundle is kind of scattered everywhere. For now, I'm just kind of teasing you guys, and then I'll tell you what's included. But I'm currently working on that paid product, but truth be told, I tried to launch another paid product in October of 2017, and it failed. There were so many things I did wrong, and I could spend like a whole entire hour just talking about everything that went wrong and why it wasn't successful, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to talk about creating a paid product. So there are a variety of different paid products you can create. You can create an ebook, is probably one of the most common. Creating an online course is common. You can do t-shirts or merchandise. I feel like those are kind of like the main ones. You can host like a webinar and make it paid. You can host like a workshop and make it paid, like a workshop online or a workshop in person. That was actually one of the things that I recommended on that other slide. But you can create paid products, and I honestly believe that almost every niche this could work for. If you are a fashion blogger, this is where it gets kind of tricky, because it's like, how do you create a paid product for your audience? It might not make as much sense. So working with brands might be your go-to, and you can honestly probably just skip over this section. But creating a paid product is great. Even if you are a food blogger or a wellness person, you can easily create an ebook with special recipes or like a guide. I watch Lee from I keep up with Lee from America. I absolutely love that chick. She's like my favorite girl to watch on Instagram, and she recently came out with a ebook that is a meal prep guide. Honestly, it looked like it worked so well for her. She was sharing other people's testimonials, she was sharing people using the book, and it was a big hit. Plus, she made it pretty cheap so people could actually buy it, which was huge, and I think it was a big success for her. I mean, honestly, I don't know her personally. Maybe one day we'll be friends, but she created an ebook. So don't think that you can't create a paid product just because of your niche. You probably can create one. It can get just a little bit tricky, but like even if you're a beauty guru, you see all these beauty YouTubers, they have merch, so they've got t-shirts and other like hats and other things. They also have their own brands, and they're starting their own makeup companies, and that's just awesome. And that may be way far down the line for you, but selling a paid product is a great way to make money, and that's how you really get into the passive income, because you spend all the time creating it. I mean, I have been working my booty off on this paid product. I'm not even sure how many hours I put into it at this point. Maybe I should have tracked that. That would have been kind of cool. But I'm not even sure how many hours I put into it at this point. But once it's done, once it's a launch, then I'm kind of done with it. I'm going to upkeep it. So I'm going to update the information. I'm going to make sure that everything's running well. And over time, I'm probably going to revamp it. Maybe every like year or so. I'm not sure. We'll see when it is actually launched. But paid products are a great way to make a passive income, and you can sell them right on your blog, so that's pretty cool. The next one I want to talk about is actually working with brands. So there are a couple different ways that you can work with brands. The most popular one is probably through sponsored posts, but you can also work with brands to be featured on like their Instagram account. Maybe you take over their Instagram account for a day. That's a great way to grow your audience. Maybe not so monetized, but a great way to grow your audience. But let's specifically talk about sponsored posts, because a lot of bloggers are curious how you can be a part of sponsored posts, get sponsored posts with brands, and here's kind of like the lowdown on it. So there are a variety of different platforms out there, and I'll actually include a few recommendations in the description bar down below if you guys want to sign up for some programs. Where you can sign up for those programs, you can create your media kit, or you can have a media kit already created, and you can apply to work with brands. Now, some brands have like a specific cap that you need to have, so you maybe need to have like 10,000 page views and over 5,000 followers on Instagram. I mean, it really just depends. So some may have those caps, some may not have those caps. Some may accept just about anyone that has a quality following. A lot of companies are looking to work with small niche brands these days, so small niche bloggers, because they have a very concentrated, very specific, very engaged audience. So if that's you, then that's good for you. Otherwise, they kind of want to see the numbers sometimes. So it just depends. But if you are a part of a few of those programs, you can get access to those people, and you can either have companies reach out to you, you can reach out to other companies and apply to them. What I would recommend if you are a real go-getter and you really want to make money working with brands is start by connecting with them So start by liking their content, sharing their content, and that can be on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever. Really engaging with their content, commenting on their pages, commenting on their posts, really engaging and making sure that they actually notice your name. And then when it is time that you want to say, hey, I would love to work with you, I'd love to create a sponsored post, here's what you do. You send them an email or you send them a DM through that platform and you talk about the value that you can provide to them. It's about them. It's not about you. If you want to work with a brand, you need to think about what value you are providing, what they are getting out of it, and not you. And you, of course, want to be specific about your rates. When you are working with a brand, I don't ever recommend working for free unless you are getting like a really killer paid product out of it that typically you would have to pay for, but they're sending it to you for free just so you can write a sponsored post or something. Then that's awesome, but otherwise you need to be paid for your work, and you need to set that mindset that you are going to be paid because you are absolutely worth it, 100%, and you have to go in there knowing your rates. So before you can work with brands, two things: you need to know your rates, and you need to have like a kind of a rate sheet in your head or written down. I recommend having it written down. And then you also need to have a, drumroll please, media kit. And your media kit basically showcases who you are, what you do, who your audience is, how big your audience is, all your statistics, what your rates are, what you offer, and so much more. It's really just kind of like a go-to guide for working with brands. And you can work with brands on blog posts and social media posts. What I would recommend is actually going to someone in your niche. And if you have someone that you kind of look up to in your niche, someone that's not like crazy, not like 1 million followers, crazy, but like someone that's has been working with brands, you can always reach out to them and say, hey, I want to know how you reach out to brands. I've been looking to get into it. I'm not sure how to get started. Do you have any tips for me? And most people would be very nice about it. Some people might not be nice about it. Some people might even not respond to you, but it's a good way to get started. Now, if you have been struggling to make money with your blog for a while now, then I've got something actually really exciting for you. I'm hosting my first ever free webinar talking about how to uncover what's been holding you back from your success. And I am honestly so excited about this webinar. We're going to talk about mental blocks, we're going to talk about physical blocks, we're going to talk about your work ethic, and so much more. It's going to go into a lot of information, and there's going to be a little special offer included, hint, hint. I am so excited for this webinar. So if you want to join me for this webinar, it is going to be held March 16th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All you have to do to save your seat is go to the description bar down below. All the information is there. Click on the link, enter your information, and your seat is saved. And now I know that my audience is bloggers, typically bloggers that are side hustling right now. So maybe you can't make it to a 1 o'clock webinar. Don't worry about it. There is going to be a replay. You can access the information anytime you want, and I just really want to see you guys there. So make sure you sign up, save your seat in the description bar below, and that is it for this masterclass. I know it was kind of short and sweet, but still important and relevant information. So make sure you also check out the description bar for all that affiliate marketing. So share a sale link will be in there, in addition to some sponsor posts, networks, working with brand networks that you can join, all in the description bar down below. So go ahead, check that out, and I will see you guys back here in another video super soon. Bye guys!